Question 133. Radius, thickness, and degree of bend. Radius, thickness, and degree of bend. Radius, thickness, and degree of bend. So the important factors needed to make a flat pattern layouts are the radius, thickness, and degree of bend. The radius, thickness, and degree of bend. The most important factors needed to make a flat pattern layouts are radius, thickness, and degree of bend. Number 134. So it's your bend radius. Bend radius. A piece of sheet metal is bent to a certain radius. The curvature of the bend is referred to as the bend radius. The curvature of the bend is referred to as the bend radius. Bend radius. 135. Testing with a 10% solution of caustic soda. Testing with a 10% solution of caustic soda. You can distinguish aluminum and aluminum alloy by testing it with a 10% solution of caustic soda. 10% solution of caustic soda. Number 136. The purpose of joggle is to allow clearance for sheet or an extrusion. So allow clearance for a sheet or an extrusion. Allow clearance for a sheet or an extrusion is the purpose of joggle. Joggle is the purpose of joggle. Purpose of joggle is to allow clearance for a sheet or an extrusion. Number 137. Neutral line. Neutral line. When bending metal, the material on the outside of the curve stretches, while the material on the inside of the curve compresses. The part of the material which is not affected by either stress is called the neutral line. The neutral line. Okay? The neutral line is not affected at all. Another figure here for number 138. Okay? So A is 0.748, B you have it as 1.496, and C you have it as 1.248. Okay? So referring to figure 6, determine the dimensions of A, B, and C in a flat layout. A, B, and C on a flat layout. So when you're making A, B, and C, okay, you need to find out how long it is. You need to know that you can measure it out. A is 0.748, B is 1.496, and C is 1.248. Okay? Number 139. 4.182. 4.182. 4.182. So referring to figure 6, what is dimension 6? Excuse me, dimension D. So you have a setback of 0.252 and you have a bend allowance of 0.35. Well, referring to figure 6, your dimension D will be 4.182. 4.182. 4.182. Okay? Your explanation is down here if you want to do the math. 140. One radius from the bend tangent line that is placed under the brake. One radius from the bend tangent line that is placed under the brake. So a slight line on a sheet metal flat layout to bend in the cornice or box brake is measured and marked by one radius from the bend tangent line and it's placed under the brake. One radius from the bend line tangent and it's placed under the brake. One radius from the bend tangent line that is placed under the brake. Number 141. Okay? 5.936. It's 5.936. 5.936. So referring to figure 7, what is the dimension of F? Okay? In figure 7, the dimension of F is 5.936. If you ever see figure 7, it asks you for the dimension of F, you'll know that it's 5.936. 5.936. 5.936. Number 142. Subtracting the setback from both legs. Subtracting the setback from both legs. On a sheet metal fitting layout with one single bend, allow for stretching by subtracting the setback from both legs. Subtracting from setback from both legs. Number 143, heat treatment. Heat treatment. An aluminum alloys used in aircraft construction are hardened by a heat treatment method. Heat treatment method. Take your quiz and we're done with this section. Phew. I'll see you soon.